So this file is going to basically take what we did in the last file, which was just kind of play around with how to find the chi-squared value and the p-value and write the null hypothesis and things like that. And this is going to take it to that kind of next step. And how do we use the information in the problem to determine what we're going to do with those values that we calculate? Like I said, there's a lot that goes into this process in terms of the whole thing. So what we need to be able to do is when we get the calculator, we're going to get a chi-squared value and we're going to get a p-value. We're able to compare those values to the critical values or the significance level that we get. So let's just start with the critical values. So for a problem, you will be given a critical value. You might say the critical value is, just make it a round number here, 12.75 is the critical value. That means at that significance level, that's the value that tells you whether you accept or reject the null hypothesis. And the way that this works is when you get your value from the calculator, so the chi-squared value calculated, that's what you get, you compare it to this value right here. If your chi-squared value is less than the critical value, you accept the null hypothesis. If your chi-squared value is bigger than the critical value, then you reject the null hypothesis. So it's just something we have to remember when we're taking a test, those little things like that. So you want to put this someplace and remember it. The p-value, we can do the same exact thing with. The p-value gets compared to the significance level. So now we got to be careful here. I'm not sure why they have this written like this with the 0.05 in there. It should say p-value is greater than significance level, then you accept. And if the p-value is under the significance level, then you reject. Because the significance level is not going to always be 0.05. You are going to get 3 different significance levels. It will say that in there. It is going to give it to you as a percent, so you'll have to lower it. Not lower it, you have to turn it into a decimal. The problem with these is they're backwards. So if chi-squared value is under, you accept. If the p-value is over, you accept. So that's where it comes in and makes it a little more difficult because they don't work the same way. The big thing to remember is that, I couldn't see it here, right here. They give you the same result. So you don't need to test both. You test one or the other. It doesn't matter because they will give you the same value because they're actually based off of each other. They are independent. They're based off of each other. So as we go down through here, we're able to write a statement. So the next video is going to kind of show you how that works. And then as you go down through the first few problems, you're kind of given all the information for, and then the last couple you have to actually go through.